to come out to tell them that the government cannot be formed by them. They have to be inside us to form the next government. We are also calling the Mama Mboga sector who are in the market there. They cannot form the government for you. You must be part of us, the young generation, to form the government of the people, by the people, for the people. You're good? Lady Sabasaba commemoration speech for me to elaborate on what it means for us as Kenyans and as young people, because they are young people who existed before us and who have been able to fight like we are fighting today. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, sons and daughters of this great soil, today we gather under the heavy skies of memory and the hopeful clouds of resistance. We are here not just to shout, but to remember, reflect, and reignite the flame of justice. Sabasaba, the 7th day of the 7th month, is not just ordinary day. It is the drumbeat of history, the echo of steps that marched for freedom, justice, and dignity. Let us go back a little. Before independence, our youth stood at the front line, from the forests of the Mau Mau to the crowns, courtrooms of colonial injustice. It was the bland young men and women that wrote the first verses of our liberation song. After independence, when the promises of Uhuru were stolen by corruption and tribal favorism, another generation of youth arose. We remember the young task of the 1990s. Brave hearts like James Orengo, Kirautu Murungi, Raila Odinga, and many others who dared to demand multi-party democracy in the face of dictatorship. Their battle from on 7 July 1990 shook the foundations of repression and brought a wind of political pluralism. Today, another generation has risen, Generation Z. These are not just TikTokers and meme makers. These are the grandchildren of the Mau Mau, the ideological children of the young task, and the digital warriors of today's battlefield. They are not fighting for brand alone. They are fighting against corruption that eats from the pot while they sleep hungry. They are rejecting tribalism that kills dreams before they are born. They are standing tall against nepotism that ties opportunities to surnames and handshakes. They are refusing to be silenced by fear, bullets, or abductions. As the African proverb says, when the roots of a tree begin to decay, it is the children that must find out why. Our Generation Z has found the rot, and they are sounding the alarm. What do we want as young generation? Transparency and accountability governance, an end to a corruption and state looting, equal access to opportunities, jobs, tenders, and education are not based on tribe or connections. Safety, dignity, and the right to protest without being harassed or killed. Affordable living, food, health care, and housing. We must be what must be done. Let the government cut wastage and stop misusing taxes. Let it empower youth with innovation grants, not tear gas canisters. Let it invest in civic dialogue, not digital surveillance. Let the leaders listen, for a wise man listens even when the whispers of a child is altered. Let security agencies protect the people, not provoke them. Because forcing silence on an angry stomach is like tying a goat and expecting it not to cry. when it is being slaughtered. If we close all the democratic spaces, the youth will find other outlets, some dangerous, some irreversible. And elders of this nation and the leaders of this nation, as young leaders of this nation, we must caution the state. When the youth start walking with fire, the old must not pour petrol. Our humble plea, we urge the police and all security agencies, be the shield, not the sword. You are our brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Do not allow yourself to be used as tools of oppression. Our leadership over protection, over dialogue, because as our father said, the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its worth. Kenya belongs to all of us, from Turkana to Taveta, from Kisumu to Nyeri, from Kwale to the islands of Rift Valley. We are not going anywhere. We are born here. We shall live here, and we shall fix it here. Even if it means walking through the fire, even if it means standing against the bullets, even if it means dying for what is right, so may it be. But we will not be silenced. We will not be silent. Not today, not ever. Because a drum that is not beaten will not call the people to dance. Let us rise, unite. Let us demand justice without fear. Let us march with love of Kenya, but fire in our bones. Saba Saba is not a memory. It is a movement. It is a mirror. And it is a mission now joined with Albert Ojwang's own birthday. 7th July is our date for the youth to say no. May the ancestors walk with us. May the courage of our youth lead us. May the spirit of the Kenya protect us. Viva Kenya, viva youth, viva justice. And we say enough is enough, and we must drain the swamp. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for coming, and even them that have been able to join us in this presser. I want to say that you've seen the border people saying coming to this presser. It's because the border sector who were used to form this government, to come out to tell them that the government cannot be formed by them. They have to be inside us to form the next government. We are also calling the Mama Mboga sector who are in the market there. They cannot form the government for you. You must be part of us, the young generation, to form the government of the people, by the people, for the people.